bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnek and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is David Baudendistel, a personal trainer and a life coach. Today, we are talking about 5 health tips and also some ways to avoid stress. David, it's great to see you.
Nice to see you, Paul.
You are made for me to talk about because, of course, people who know me know I'm all about fitness and finding every way possible to avoid it. So, even though I should not. But I want to go right to your tips because these are really great things. And one of these is very easy. You talk about drinking more water. Now, I drink a lot of soda and pop. I know that's not good. And the truth is, you've got a water bottle there. It looks a little different than your typical water bottle.
Yeah, this water, Paul, is calibrated to about 25 ounces. And my first tip basically is that we all need to work harder at getting close to about 100 ounces of water a day. And this water bottle, if you fill it up 4 times, you've already met that requirement.
So we should, are these easy to find, these calibrated water bottles?
Absolutely. $6, $7 at any national retailer. And you just wash it out. It's good for the environment. And it's a good reminder. Put it on your desk. Drink more water.
Right.
Or get rid of the cans of soda. Absolutely not.
All right. So drink more water. I'll take you up on that, and that's good. You also have a tip. Never skip breakfast. Now, I eat a lot of Pop-Tarts, and I'm thinking that's not what you mean by skipping breakfast.
Right. Paul, breakfast is the first meal of the day, and ideally you want to get that meal within about 1 hour of waking up.
Really?
And the reason why is the sooner you get your metabolism going, the more calories you're going to burn throughout the rest of the day.
What if you're not hungry, though? I mean, it takes me a while to get going.
The thing is, you got to force yourself to eat a little bit, a little cup of yogurt, a piece of toast with some peanut butter. Because what happens is your body will perceive, it will go into starvation mode thinking that you're not going to feed it if you don't eat within about an hour.
That hits me a little bit later in the day. You also want us to eat more food that spoils, not spoiled food, but food that can spoil.
Absolutely. So we're talking about fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, cheese, the foods that we grew up on as kids. My mother used to use these foods and prepare a nightly meal, but we're doing that less often. Too many prepackaged foods, too many lean cuisines in the freezer, take it out, pop it in the microwave. I'm talking about going to the produce center, getting food that you can cut up on a weekend, cut it up for the whole week long, and you'll have something that's low in calories, high in nutrients to take you through your week.
Cholesterol, cheese, eggs, cholesterol?
Minimally. If you keep it to 1 to 2 servings a day, ideally you do want to get more fruits, vegetables, healthy grains in there, whole grains, complex carbohydrates.
All right, one thing makes sense. You said, look, move more, sit less, get out of the chair.
Absolutely. Think about what we're doing when we're at work. Most of us work in offices. We're on the computer, we're on the cell phone, we're going from conference call to checking email and back to the cell phone to call home. I'm proposing everybody get up at work about once an hour, go walk to the water cooler, go to the washroom, and consider getting a workout in about 4 to 5 days a week.
All right, I may go to the washroom, but I'll wait till we're done. Sleep more. How much sleep do you want us to get a night?
7 to 8 hours is what most adults need.
Okay.
But too often, most of us are getting about 5 to 6.
That's right. We try and get it even on the weekend. It's not enough. I want to turn to stress. I'm stressed just thinking about having to work out. So I want to get some tips for how to handle stress. And actually, one of the points you say is, look, learn to say no. Not right now. I don't have time.
Yeah. Paul, have you ever looked your boss in the face and said no?
Yes. Go ahead.
But maybe if that's too tough for some of you out there, you could say, no, not right now. Because if you say no more often, that's going to give you room to say yes to the things that really drive your passions, take you closer to your dreams and away from your stresses.
It's also very important to you to think more positively. You talk about the thinking of possibility.
Yes, possibility thinking. So stop focusing on what hasn't worked in the past, sick and tired of the way things are. Start to create a vision of your future. How do you want it to look? Picture your future.
You want us to focus our energy.
Focus your energy by doing less. A lot of people have 10, 15 things on that to-do list, but only maybe get 2 or 3 done a day. There's no sense of accomplishment if you can only cross off 2 or 3 things. So shorten that to-do list. 3 to 5 things tops.
You want us to take full responsibility for who we are. And finally, you talk about being grateful.
Absolutely. Start every day with writing down 3 things that you're most grateful for. If you take stock of what's going right in your life, you're going to have less time to think about what's not going right.
And I'm grateful that you were with me. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Paul. It's my pleasure.
I'm going to go drink some water as soon as we're done. This hour's newsmaker has been David Baudendistel. He's a personal trainer and life coach. He's helping my life. I'm Paul Lisnek. Thanks so much for watching us. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now, back to headline news.